The suitcase was already zipped. It sat at the edge of my bed like a promise, floral summer dresses folded neatly inside, my sun hat tucked carefully along the side, and a small envelope of spending money hidden in the inner pocket. I had even packed the board games my grandson loved, the ones he always asked me to bring. We were supposed to leave for our annual family vacation at 8 the next morning. At least that was the plan. My phone buzzed around 9:30 p.m. I smiled when I saw my daughter-in-law's name, Claire, flashing on the screen. I assumed she was calling to remind me about breakfast or to ask if I could bring extra sunscreen. Instead, her voice was tight. "Hi, I need to talk to you about tomorrow." I felt something shift in my chest. "Of course, dear, is everything okay?" There was a pause, the kind that doesn't bring good news. "I think it's best if you don't come." For a moment I thought I'd misheard her. "I'm sorry. I really want this trip to be just us. Me, Daniel, and the kids. We need space. It's supposed to be a nuclear family vacation." Nuclear family. The words felt clinical, sterile. I gripped the edge of the kitchen counter to steady myself. "Daniel invited me months ago. We already booked the extra room." "I know," she replied quickly, "but the kids get distracted when you're there, and honestly, sometimes it feels like I'm competing for attention." Competing. I swallowed. "Claire, I would never." "I'm not trying to be cruel," she interrupted. "I just need you to understand, I want memories that are just ours." Memories. As if I was a stain on them. The call ended shortly after, polite, controlled, final. I stood in the kitchen long after the screen went dark. The house felt different, smaller, quieter. For years, I had been the one who hosted Sunday dinners, the one who kept the kids overnight so Claire and Daniel could have date nights, the one who contributed to this very vacation rental because Daniel's business had struggled that year and I wanted to help. And now, the night before we were meant to leave, I was uninvited. I didn't cry. Not at first. Instead, I walked calmly into my bedroom and stared at the suitcase. Then I did something that surprised even me. I unzipped it. But not to unpack. To take something out. The envelope of money. The next morning at 7 a.m., my phone rang. "Daniel. Mom, are you ready? We'll be there in 15. "I won't be going," I said gently. There was confusion in his voice. "What? Why?" "I think it's important that you and Claire have the vacation she wants." Silence. "Did she call you?" he asked quietly. "I don't want to cause tension," I replied. "You deserve peace." He sighed, the kind of sigh that carries years of unspoken things. "Mom, you helped pay for this trip." "Yes," I said softly, "and I hope you enjoy it." I didn't mention that at 10 p.m. the night before, I had called the rental company. The booking was under my name. I hadn't canceled it. I had simply modified it. Instead of a 4-bedroom beachfront house for a week, it was now a cozy 2-bedroom cottage inland. Still nice. Still comfortable. But far more aligned with a nuclear family experience. And significantly less expensive. The difference had been refunded to my card. Daniel cleared his throat. "Mom, Claire just told me." "I didn't want to embarrass anyone," I said calmly, "but if I'm not welcome, I don't believe my wallet should be either." Another long pause. "I'm coming over," he said. "You don't have to." "I do." When he arrived, he looked tired, torn between loyalty and reality. "Mom," he said, sitting across from me at the kitchen table, "why didn't you tell me she planned to do this?" "She didn't plan it," I replied. "It was emotional, impulsive." He ran a hand through his hair. "This isn't right." I studied my son's face, the same face I had kissed after scraped knees, the same eyes that once looked at me like I could fix anything. "I don't want to fight with Claire," I said, "but I won't accept being treated like an accessory." He nodded slowly. "You're not," he said, "you're my mother and you're their grandmother." An hour later, Claire called. Her tone was different this time. "Daniel told me what you did." "Yes." "You changed the booking." "Yes." "That was petty." I took a breath. "No, Claire, petty would have been canceling it entirely. I simply adjusted my contribution to match my invitation." Silence. "I didn't realize you'd take it that way," she said finally. How else should I take it? I asked gently. You told me I wasn't family enough to join you. Her voice cracked slightly. That's not what I meant. Then what did you mean? Another pause, this one softer. I feel invisible sometimes, she admitted. When you're around, the kids run to you, Daniel listens to you, I feel like I'm on the outside. And suddenly, the anger drained from me. This wasn't about a vacation. It was about insecurity. I never wanted you to feel that way, I said. I stepped back more than you know. I just wanted one trip where I didn't feel compared. Compared to what? To the perfect mother-in-law who always knows what to say. I almost laughed at that. Oh, Claire, I said softly, I am far from perfect, I've just had more years to practice. There was a long silence, but this one felt different. Human. I'm sorry, she whispered. So am I. By noon, the plan had changed again. Not back to the big beach house. Not entirely. Claire suggested we keep the smaller cottage but extend the stay by 2 days. She offered to cover the extra cost herself. This way, she said, we all make memories together. When we finally left that afternoon, all of us in the same car, it didn't feel forced. It felt earned. The first evening at the cottage, my grandson grabbed my hand and pulled me toward the water. Grandma, race you. Claire stood beside me on the shore watching him. Thank you, she said quietly. For what? For not canceling everything. I smiled at her. Family isn't about who gets invited, I said, it's about who stays when things get uncomfortable. She nodded. And for the first time, I didn't feel like I was competing. I felt like we were building something, not just a vacation. But understanding. And that, I realized, was worth far more than any beachfront house.